What's up, Comic Frontline, and all my other fellow Z Warriors out there? I am Mr. J, and I'm here once again for another Dragon Ball Super episode review, and this is Dragon Ball Super episode 11. Which I'm not gonna try and list out the whole long ass title that they actually give for the episode. I'm just gonna call this Super Saiyan God Goku versus Beerus Round 2. Oh my God. This is the type of fight we've been waiting for in a Dragon Ball Z or a Dragon Ball anime. Because, jeez, oh man, this was so good. Now, we know how bad the animation could be for Super. We saw that in episode 5, how bad that Super Saiyan 3 fight was. And, that's made a lot of us, including myself, kind of lower our expectations when it comes to animation. But let me tell you, man, some of these scenes that were animated here were done. Excuse me, I'm still kind of getting over cold. But yeah, some of these scenes here, especially the one where Beerus has like a whole array of these like atom bomb looking blast, and Goku just blasting them away with a Kamehameha. Man, that was so cool. I liked also the fact that Beerus was kind of getting into Goku's head by letting Goku kind of get cocky and a little overconfident. That way, he could just knock Goku back down, and that would also kind of inspire Goku to get back up, to get better and learn from his mistakes, and that way it would give Beerus a much more interesting fight. I thought that was really cool. Like I said, the respect between Goku and Beerus is always a really cool dynamic, and I really enjoyed how just Goku just kept getting back up, no matter what. Goku always has that determination to go, to try and overcome any limit he comes across, even if that limit is the god of destruction. And it was cool seeing like the other Z Warriors, the rest of the family, in like the air capsule or whatever, trying to watch Goku. And Gohan, man, are you that rusty that you can't even tell what's going on? Because Gohan's like getting a little too proud of his dad, and is like, man, I think Dad might have already surpassed Beerus. Like, what, Gohan? Get out of here, dude. You're my favorite character still, but come on, Gohan, step your game up. And probably one of the coolest moments, I think, other than the atomic blast versus Kamehameha thing, was when it's a very small, subtle moment, but I really enjoyed it. It was when Goku gets like impaled or whatever by Beerus. He gets like stabbed in kind of his like abdomen area, and he's like he gets sent back down from space, and he falls into the water, and he goes, and he's like, man, Lord Beerus is strong. He's really strong. He could be too strong. But you know what? I haven't felt like this in such a long time. It makes me feel so excited. And then he powers up. He shoots, back up into the sky. And you just see Vegeta looking on. And he's smiling. And he's like, yeah, bro. Show him what Saiyans are made of. Go get him, Kakarot. I was like, yeah, that look on Vegeta's face is awesome. I like that small moment to show kind of their growth as characters. And honestly, their friendship, as much as they butt heads, I think Goku and Vegeta are two of the closest friends on the show. Like, I know Krillin is Goku's original best friend, but I think honestly Vegeta is a much closer friend to Goku than Krillin. I thought that was a really nice moment, and now that Goku's got a more firm grasp on his power, apparently he's going to show Beerus the full extent of the Super Saiyan God power, and, Beerus is going to show him the full extent of his power, which I don't believe that Beerus is going to actually give it 100%, because, to me, if Beerus really gives it 100%, that's going to freaking destroy the universe, or, at least the solar system, or the galaxy, at the very least. So I doubt he's actually going to use 100%, but who knows, maybe he will, and maybe, they'll be forced to stop it because, Goku's like, wait, I don't want to destroy my planet. And so Beerus is like, alright, we'll call it a draw from here, and, that's when he goes, and we'll move on maybe to the next arc being the Resurrection of F stuff. Cool. I'm fine with that. But overall, this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. Good stuff for Goku. Good action. Um, nice development with kind of showcasing more of like Beerus's motives, like how he's very similar to Goku, and where he's really just looking for a good challenge. He's been bored for so long that all he's looking for is a decent fight, and even if that means he has to help his opponent to get to his level, so that he'd be able to have like a more interesting fight, he's willing to do that. So I thought that was cool. Kind of separates him from the other bad guys who just kind of wanted to kill Goku. Like Beerus doesn't necessarily want to kill Goku; he just wants an even fight, which I think is really cool. It plays again more to the respect angle of Beerus versus Goku. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Sorry for hacking and coughing all throughout it, guys. Like I said, my throat has been killing me for like the past weekend or so. So I apologize. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video to let me know you enjoyed it. And don't forget, follow Comic Frontline on Twitter and Facebook. Links will be in the description below. And don't forget to follow me on my individual channel, Mr. J's Comic Reviews. If you go to Comic Frontline's YouTube page, you'll see all the members' individual YouTube channels on the side there. You can find me there, and you can subscribe to my channel today. If you like what I do on Frontline, you'll definitely like what I do over there. So, yeah, don't forget to come back next week for another Dragon Ball Super review. And as always, like I always say, once a comic book geek, always a comic book geek. And once a DBZ fan, always a DBZ fan. See you guys later. Peace.